one and all to present here. Today on the 20th of April, we join the global community to celebrate World Intellectual Property Day on behalf of the Institution Innovation Council, that is ICC, and Professor Ramkrishna More, Arts, Commerce and Science College, Akurdi. I welcome you all to this insightful session on awareness on intellectual property with startup innovation ecosystem. An event of this statue is graced by the vision of great leaders. We are deeply honored to function under the guidance of the Pune District Education Association, that is PDEA. We extend our respectful salutations to our Honorable President, Shrimati Sunetra Pawar, Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Honorable Vice-President, Sri Rajendra Ghadage, Honorable Secretary, Advocate Sandip Kadam, Honorable Joint Secretary, Sri A.M. Jadhav, and all respected members of PDEA. A warm welcome to our pillars of support, our principal, Dr. Khandagle, and the entire ICC team, led by their dedication to fostering innovation on this campus, along with our vice principals, Dr. H.B. Sonavane and Dr. M.B. Rathod. The tradition of hospitality is the heart of our institution. To formally welcome our esteemed chief guest, Dr. Raosaheb, Ghegade, our management member from PDEA, and all our participants, I take great pleasure in inviting our pillars of support and our principal, Honorable Dr. Khandagle. Sir, I request you to please address the gathering and extend the formal welcome.
Good morning, one and all. Today we are here to celebrate the World Intellectual Property Day, which falls on 26th of April. This day is celebrated by the Institution Innovation Council of Pune District Education Association's Professor Ramkrishna More, Arts, Commerce and Science, Autonomous College. It is an immense pleasure to be here on this auspicious occasion. I really thank the Pune District Education Association authorities to grant us the permission to hold this one-day seminar. When we speak of intellectual property, it basically speaks of recognizing the importance of innovation, creation, and rights of creators across the globe. This is an era of ideas, knowledge, and technology. Intellectual property has become one of the most valuable assets, not just for individuals, but especially for the startups and eventually for the nation building as well. Startups are born from ideas. Whether it is a new product, a unique business model, a software application, or a creative design, these innovations really need protection. We hear of things and words like patents, trademarks, copyrights, design rights, which respectively protect inventions, brand identity, creative works, and product aesthetics. The details of all these IP activities, the intellectual property activities, their legal considerations will be rightly focused by today's honorable guest, Dr. Raosaheb Ghegade, who is an expert in this area of patents and filing procedures. Without taking much of your time, I wholeheartedly thank all the authorities of Pune District Education Association, the Institution Innovation Council for making all the necessary arrangements, and our expert speaker, Dr. Raosaheb Ghegade, who will be giving his deliberation on this topic for the staff, for the students, and the research scholars. Thank you. Thank you once again.
To guide us through the complexities of patents and startups, we have a very special guest today. I request to ICC coordinator Dr. M. H. Maulavi to introduce chief guest.
Good morning, all. Honorable Chief Guest, Honorable Principal of College, all IIC members, faculties, and the students. Today is the 26th April, World Intellectual Property Day, and we are celebrating by the lecture awareness on intellectual property with startup innovation ecosystem. Today, we have our chief guest with us, Dr. Raosaheb Ghegade. I would like to introduce our chief guest with us. Dr. Raosaheb Ghegade has qualified M.Pharm, PhD, LLB, Masters in Law in IPR from World Intellectual Property Organization, Switzerland. Currently, he is Associate Professor and IP Officer at Gokhale Education Society, Sir Dr. M.S. Gosavi, College of Pharmaceutical Education and Research, Nashik. He is registered patent attorney. He is patent facilitator for startup scheme of Government of India. He is certified patent trainer from Japan Patent Office, Tokyo, Japan. He is certified expert on patent and public health from Harvard University, US. He has total 18 years experience, which includes 70 years of pharmaceutical teaching experience, 10 years in intellectual property practice, 2 years of industrial experience. His area of interest is herbal drug standardization, patent, and the IPR. His achievements and recognition includes he had delivered more than 300 talks on intellectual property in different seminar, conferences, workshop, and the training courses on which emphasis on patent, design, trademark, copyright to various medical and law universities. He filed more than 600 patent applications in engineering, pharmaceutical, medical, and the sciences. His awards includes he is awarded with the best teacher from Gokhale Education Society in 2019. He is awarded with first prize in Sanjeevani Avishkar in 2016 from medicated herbal kajal preparation. He is awarded with first prize at NMIMS poster competition in 2017. So this is the brief introduction of the Dr. Raosaheb Ghegade sir. I request our chief guest, Dr. Raosaheb Ghegade, for delivering his talk.
Moving forward with the same spirit of innovation, I have the pleasure of inviting Dr. Raosaheb Ghegade to share his expertise on intellectual property rights and the startup ecosystem. We are eager to learn how to safeguard our ideas and build lasting legacies. Sir, we look forward to your guidance.
Good morning, friends. All participants of today's webinar, myself, Dr. Raosaheb Ghegade, delivering an expert talk on the topic that is awareness on intellectual property with startup innovation ecosystem, which is organized on the occasions of World Intellectual Property Day on 26th April by Institution Innovation Councils of Pune District Education Associations, Professor Ramkrishna More, Art, Commerce and Science College, Akurdi, Pune. I would like to say thanks to Honorable President, Pune District Education Association, Honorable Shrimati Sunetra Pawar, Deputy Chief Minister, Maharashtra State, Honorable Vice President, Pune District Education Association, Honorable Rajendra Ghadage sir, Honorable Secretary, Pune District Education Association, Honorable Advocate Sandip Kadam, Honorable Joint Secretary, Pune District Education Associations, Honorable A.M. Jadhav sir, and all members of Pune District Education Association, along with the principal of the institute, Honorable Dr. A.J. Khandagle sir, all members of Institution Innovation Councils of Professor R.M. College, all members and all college faculties, along with my dear friends, all students and scholars. Friends, today we gather here for the celebration of World Intellectual Property Day. We know that intellectual property has enormous importance in our day-to-day life. If we think that there are certain creativity which comes out of mind that has been reduced in a tangible forms, that is the product or processes that has been protected through various intellectual property rights, that is patent, trademark, copyright and designs. And that is very, very important, because whatever the smart work done by the creator or inventor, that is being protected by the domestic laws. See friends, every human is one of its kind and it is very unique and intellectual. Irrespective of knowledge, education, the illiterate people also did a very great contribution in the game-changing inventions and research. If we'll say that there are so many inventions which has been patented, being invented by illiterate peoples. On this particular note, I would like to say you that every person is creative who is attending this particular webinar. That may be student, that may be faculty, that may be non-teaching support staff, or any persons. Why I am talking like this, that see, we have unique qualities, we have certain hidden talents. If we will recognize in time, then we are come up with the creativity. Someone is painter, someone is the sketching, painting, someone is very good at writing a novel, writing a book, writing an article, writing a poem. Someone is very good singer, someone is a dancer, someone is very good researcher who is doing the research in the laboratory. So every creator and inventor, if has uniquely come with certain creation that is being protected by intellectual property. So I will say you that intellectual, something coming out of the brain, that thought process is converted into the product and processes, is protected under intellectual property. Now we will see the types of intellectual property. There are two types of intellectual property. One is a industrial property, second one is a copyright and related rights. First, industrial property is subtype into patents, designs, trademarks, then geographical indication, then topography of integrated circuits, then geographical indications and traditional knowledge. We will see one by one. Patent are given for the scientific inventions and innovations and scientific research which is performed in the laboratory, does have certain technical aspects, and through that particular technical aspects, solution is given to a certain specified technical problems. So that patents are given for product and processes for a limited period of time, that is of 20 years. Then if certain articles or products having a aesthetic look, ornamental looks which appeals to the eye, to identify that particular articles through shape and size, are being protected under designs. So designs are also enormous. Whatever the luxury items along with the automobiles or whatever the articles we are using, any articles, any field, that qualifies for design protections. Then third one is trademarks. Trademarks are nothing but, it's not a true intellectual property, rather it is a indication of source of manufacturer or producers from which that particular articles or the products are coming from. So it indicates the origination of article and it links the manufacturing or branding, marketing of that particular products, which is being specifically originated through certain brands. So any trade names, signs, symbols, logos, trade names, then brand names, then service marks, collective marks are protected under trademarks. Then very important type of intellectual property of industrial, that is a geographical indication. If certain agriculture produce or certain handicrafts which has been manufactured through artisans, which indicates the specific geographical territory, then that has been considered for the geographical indications, protection of geographical indications. If suppose you must be heard about Kolhapuri chappal, Solapuri chadar, strawberry from Mahabaleshwar, grapes from Nashik, then banana from Jalgaon, orange from Nagpur, Darjeeling tea, Mysore sandalwood. These all are geographical indication. Geographical indication is nothing but the specific geographical territory where certain agricultural produce, agricultural products or certain handicrafts have been originated, because whatever the things or the quality which is being attached, attributable to the source of origin, that is that specific geography, the territory of specific geography. Because of that soil, water, then that whatever the peoples who are working and manufacturing that products, if we will say the agriculture produce, then the farmers, due to which there is the distinct taste which is being attached with that particular agricultural produce is being protected under geographical indications. There are certain traditional knowledge which is being also considered as an intellectual property, because traditional knowledge is nothing but the tribal or indigenous knowledge which is being there in the traditional peoples. They are holding that particular knowledge and practicing that particular knowledge practices at their community through various means, through certain, the medicines, certain articles and everything. So that is their knowledge, the treasure which comes from generation to generation from their forefathers. So that is also protected as a traditional knowledge. Then there is also trade secret. So if suppose the inventor being able to secret that particular information or formula of his invention, then that is being also protected as a traditional knowledge. Then the second type of intellectual property is a copyright and related rights. That is also one of the big domain of intellectual property, which includes the creativity of artists, the artists who are working in dramas, movies, actor, actresses, then the authors who are writing poems, books, novels, short stories, storytelling, blog writing, anything which is in the word form, literary form, literature form, that is being protected as a literary work. Then artistic work. Then in artist also there are sketching, painting, photography, sculptures. So that all are protected under copyright and related right. Friends, whatever the names you are seeing in the movie, drama, even in the TV series, then also there are certain, whatever the live matches we are observing right now, IPLs, broadcasting, cinematography, action director, then whatever stunt director, that all are comes under copyright and related right. That's why copyright and related rights is also very important. As these are the students of art, commerce and science, I will explain you that whatever the art students which is there, the copyright and related rights are the most suitable intellectual property protection for them. Whatever the science students which is there, the most suitable protection for them for their scientific discoveries, that is a patent and designs. For commerce, it includes both, that is also patent and the designs as well as the copyright and related rights, because the commerce is everywhere for the scientific innovations, inventions along with the copyrighted material as well. So commercial activities and the commercial management is across any field or any domain. So that is open for all. So this is all about the meaning of intellectual property, types of intellectual property. Now we will move towards the patents. In this particular intellectual property, patent is a king. It is one of the important intellectual property which requires too much skill at the levels of researchers, scientists, professors who are working into the laboratories and they are doing the scientific studies and research with using the equipments, apparatus, scientific equipments and apparatus, scientific methodologies and procedures, and come up with the solution with the existing technical problem that may be related to the chemical, medicinal field, pharmaceutical, general science field, that is a botany, zoology, chemistry, physics, biomedical engineering, all branches, electrical, electronic, computer, then your mechanical, civil and everything. So all scientific domains, even biotechnology, biochemistry and microbiology is also covered under this particular scientific inventions. Because this invention is very, very important for the mankind. It has to be come up with the new solution for the problems where the society is facing in all domains. Patent is granted by the government for limited period of times for 20 years to exclude others from making, selling, offering for sale, importing, even exporting without the consent of creator, inventor. And the patents are given for the product or process for 20 years. So it is a exclusive monopoly rights which is given for 20 years where without the consent of inventor, that patent cannot be exploited. There are 3 statutory pillars of patent, that is novelty, inventive step and industrial application. When the patent application goes to the patent office, these the application is scrutinized and evaluated through these 3 parameters. Novelty is very objective terms that should be there, that whatever the scientific work for which you are seeking the patent grant or registration, the matter should be, or that technical advancement should be for the first time to the world. Means that kind of work is not being achieved or being performed or being available in any form in public domain across the globe. So novelty means new at the global platform. While the second term, that is the inventive step, is a technical advance. What is the scientific technical methodologies you are adopted for your invention that has been scrutinized and evaluated by the expert who is sitting in patent office known as patent examiner, who is in that particular subject domain to which the patent application relates. If suppose chemistry application goes to the chemistry person only, he is a gazetted officer who is a chemistry expert and evaluating that application and and giving his impression that whether the applications qualifies technical advancement and economic significance, that is inventive step. And last one is the industrial application. Automatically after fulfilling these 2 criteria, industrial application is get fulfilled. Because of that, new foreign direct investment comes to that particular country and new industrial setups have been set up in the country. That's why economic progress being takes place, and government for that giving the 20 years monopoly. So the novelty, inventive step and industrial application, these are the 3 statutory pillars of patents. Then I will say you that all things are not get patentable, certain things are not patentable. That includes that the already existing natural laws like gravitational force, law of gravity, Einstein's E equal to mc squares is not patentable. Even the mere discoveries are also not patentable. Whatever the things which are shown in the Discovery Channels, National Geography and all that, that is not patentable. Even every living organisms are not patentable. Anything living, non-living which is present in the nature is not patentable except microorganisms, because life-saving antibiotics are prepared. Even the new use of known substance or chemical is not patentable, that is applicable to the pharmaceuticals. That's why we are getting a very cheap medicines, generic medicines in India, because of this section 3D provision. Under section 3, all these provisions are there. Even the mere admixture of the 2 or 3 ingredients to produce certain product is also not a patentable. Even the method of horticulture and agriculture is not patentable. Even the methods of medical treatments, prophylactic, diagnostics, curative are not patentable. Even the traditional knowledge which holds by the indigenous community is also not patentable. Very well examples are the neem patents and haldi patents. Haldi patents, everyone knows, our traditional knowledge have been exploited by the US scientists and they have taken the patent. We are invalidated that patent in United States court, that is in America court, and in Europe we are successfully invalidated and rejected the patents which is taken on Azardica indica, that is neem plant, for its insecticidal and pesticidal action. So that is important. So these are the things which are excluded from the patentability, along with presentation of information. Means there is new methodology to playing a game or mental games. Then also it is not a patentable under the atomic research, because that has been banned or that has been prohibited across the world by every country. Then we will see that the filing procedure of patents. If anybody wants to file a patent, then there are 4 patent offices, that is Delhi, Kolkata, Mumbai and Chennai, and whole country is divided in these particular 4 jurisdictions. We are in the Mumbai. If we want to file a patent, then our appropriate jurisdiction is a Mumbai office. Maharashtra, Gujarat, then Dadra Nagar Haveli, Daman, Diu, Madhya Pradesh is covered under this Mumbai office. So we have to file the application with Mumbai office. Then the application is consist of Form A, that is application form, that is a patent form where the applicant and inventor details along with their address and the details of patent applications are given. Then there are certain proof of right is being there in the Form 1. Form 2 is a patent draft that is being drafted as a complete specification or provisional specification. That is very, very important, because patent draft is drafted in 11 to 12 formats, that is title of invention, field of invention, background of invention, object of invention, summary of invention, description of drawings, detailed descriptions of invention, working examples of invention, advantage of invention, scope of invention. Very important, that is claims. Claims have to be drafted within the techno-legal boundaries, and the protection is given for this particular claims only. So whole draft extract is a claim. So claims have to be drafted very carefully with the various sections of Indian Patent Act, that is section 2, 3, 10 particularly. Then abstract is there, and their drawing sheets which are separately attached. Then we have to give the undertaking that we are not file this particular application while filing in India or before filing in India anywhere in the world. That is on Form 3, that is a statement of undertaking or form of undertaking. Form 5, that is a declaration of inventorship. How many inventors which are there, they have to be declared that we are the true and first inventor of this particular application. Then Form 9, which is being drafted as a early publication, and Form 18 has been drafted as a examination, that is a mandatory form. Form 9 is optional. If you are appoint the patent agent and attorney, then Form 26 we have to be furnished, we have to be filed with the patent office. Then we have to pay the natural person fees 1600 for application, 2500 for early publication, 4000 for examination fee. That is total 8100 fees we have to pay with the patent office for a single patent application. Then very last component of this particular lecture, after the patents and patent filing procedure, we will come to the startup ecosystem. See, this is a very great initiative taken by the government, Indian government, that is the startup movement or scheme. And because of that, we could have been to achieve more than 30-40,000 startups in India within the span of very short span, that is 5 to 6 years. This is a very great concept where the very young, innovative mind, young youth like you people have a very innovative idea in your mind to do the business very differently and innovatively. very important requisite for the startup registration, that whatever the business you want to do, you have to do innovatively, very differently whatever the existing businesses are doing in the same domain. If you are could justify and convince with the startup authority that you are doing the very new business innovatively, then startup is being registered. After registration of this particular startup with the Ministry of Commerce and the Department of Internal Trade of this particular Ministry of Commerce, your startup is being registered, then there are so many benefits. In your local area, there are the certain intellectual property facilitators have been identified by the government, through which you can protect your patents, trademark. Professional fees of that attorneys is given by government. Only you have to pay the government fees. Then if the lady startup owner is there, then there is a fast track examination for patent. So patent is granted within 12 months. Otherwise, it takes 3 to 4 years generally, because there is too much load at patent office. Then there are certain loan facilities which is given at the discounted interest rate. Along with there, for first 3 years there is no interest at all. After 3 years the installments get started. There are certain angel investors are also provided for the startups. So in short, what happened, the very young innovators or the young businessmen, I will call it as a businessman for that particular young budding youth. And what happens if it has a very innovative idea, then he can start his own, and that all facilities are given by this particular government. There are so many schemes for startups, and even you are bankrupt due to unavoidable circumstances also, then also there are a very win-win situation to settle the bank whatever the liabilities as well through startups. So then what is the impact of startup? Then you will find that whatever 4 or 5 years back, you will see that business methods have been changed place, and due to the young peoples like you are come up with certain e-commerce startups thought process and very innovative startups. That does takes plus the disruption technology into the businesses. If you will see that the transport system, there were conventional system, right now Ola, Uber, that has been come. The young generations like you come up with this particular model. They have developed a mobile application. They don't have their own any taxi and all that, but they did a business across pan India. They are taking very small 1 or 2% profit out of that. The local whatever the taxi driver register itself on that particular app, and even the customer is also install that app, and the demand for the taxi and taxis comes at the doorstep. Similarly, if you see that the food is coming at the doorsteps, Zomato, Swiggy and all that, it was a myth somehow 3-4 years back, and right now we are experiencing that whatever the favorite food which is the remote area from your living place in the city, you are ordering that particular food and that is coming at your doorstep at the discounted rate. You will not find any Zomato, Swiggy or hotel across India. They are also come up with the mobile application. Even the grocery purchase, even the right now Zepto, Blinkit. So how these, and even these Zomato, Swiggy companies become the listed companies on the share market through these innovative models of startups and all that. So definitely it is Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam always says that it is all about youth, and youth is all about energy, and we are having 65% population of youth. So definitely India want to become a superpower in coming decades. We have to do very much in innovations and inventions through intellectual properties like patent, trademark, copyright and designs, and through our own business as an entrepreneur through startups. So on this particular note, I would congratulate to all the participants, students who are patiently listening this particular talk, along with all organizers, principals, office bearers, Khandagle sir. Then also I would like to thanks to Molo sir, who is persistently take my follow up to say something on this particular occasion. I again congratulate all the participants and wish you happy World Intellectual Property Day. And take home message is that keep in mind, just find out your hidden talent, your hobbies, make strength of it, give strength to that particular things. You are the intellectual person. Intellectual person is nothing but the creative one, and creativity is lies within you. Only you have to find out, you have to discover it. Thank you very much to one and all. Have a nice day, have a good day. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Raosaheb Ghegade, for masterclass. You are truly shown us that innovation is the heart of startups, but intellectual property is the pulse of that keeps it alive. We are now better equipped to contribute to India's growing innovation landscape. As we reach the conclusion of this enlightening session, it is time to express our heartfelt gratitude to those who have contributed to the success of this event. Gratitude is the memory of the heart, and to formally acknowledge everyone's contribution, I invite Dr. Sailesh Seth to propose the vote of thanks.
On behalf of Pune District Education Association's Professor Ramkrishna More, Arts, Commerce and Science College, Akurdi, Pune, I extend my sincere gratitude to our Chief Guest, Dr. Raosaheb Ghegade, Honorable Associate Professor and Patent Attorney, Gokhale Education, for sharing his valuable time, knowledge, and content. I would also like to thank our Honorable President PDEA, Honorable Shrimati Sunetra Pawar, Deputy Chief Minister Maharashtra, Honorable Vice-President PDEA, Honorable Rajendra Ghadage, Honorable Secretary-PDEA, Honorable Advocate Sandip Kadam Sir, Honorable Joint Secretary, Honorable A.M. Jadhav Sir, and all members of PDEA, our Honorable Principal Dr. A.J. Khandagle Sir, Institute Innovation Council, Professor RM College, all members and all college faculties and students. Recently, we celebrated World Creativity and Innovation Day on 21st April 2026. For this, we organized online quiz, online speech, and online essay competitions. I appreciate and thank all IIC committee members and all respective activity coordinators.
Thank you to all of the faculty members and students for your enthusiastic participation. Happy World Intellectual Property Day to one and all.